Victor 9, what are you doing today?
Blech, my mic was turned off, sorry. Just gonna do that matrix search he was talking about so fondly. Let me see here. Yeah, so he will roll. It's just computer, right?
Well, computer intuition instead of logic.
Alright.
Alright.
So he spends the day looking up their employees, looking up what they're up to, what they're about. If their me feed pages say what they like to go to.
So, exactly what are you looking for?
I am looking for information on the employees that work in asset retrieval at this place. Sun-Moon, whatever it's called.
Right. Sun-Moon Dojo is a small martial arts dojo that has approximately 25 people registered as members. You go through and start looking through all of their meat feeds. It doesn't take you long to realize these meat feeds are fake. Sun-Moon Dojo Holdings Inc. is a shell.
What? I thought it was a company, not a shell.
It's a shell company. It's a fake company. So, what are you going to do? It only takes you about 30 minutes to figure that out.
Well, I think I'm going to go visit their premises, quote, end quote.
Unfortunately, their listed address is at a physically impossible place. Listed as the number 2 numbers after the street ends.
Interesting.
The street only goes up to 127. This dojo is listed as existing at 129.
Maybe he was on to something about those ninjas.
So, what are you going to do now, Victor 9? You spent half an hour looking. What's up?
I'll relay the information I found to my team, of course. Anyone comment on it?
Lowry doesn't. Lowry is asleep. Lettuce is waiting around, waiting for the Seattle Art Museum to open. Does Lettuce have any comment?
Comment on being totally right and amazing. He Simpsons nodding yes. Good to hear confirmation on that.
Doesn't seem to be too much of them on the internet, or the Matrix net.
I see.
Let's see here.
What about uncovering shell corps and that sort of thing? Would we be able to do any sort of business knowledge on that? See if I could help him track down sort of basic techniques that people use to make shell corps.
Yeah, so the basic techniques to make a shell corp are to make a corporation, register it legally, employ a bunch of people, write down the people you employ, make up some fake me feeds and P2.0 profiles, and now you have a shell company. If you want to find out who actually owns the company, then you're going to have to figure out where the company was registered and start tracing it. It's a rather involved and difficult to do bit of forensic accounting, really. That's why they're quite effective methods for discussing who wants to do what.
Right. Would any of my microeconomics knowledge be helpful there?
Microeconomics isn't really applicable to shell companies.
Okay.
Well, I did
General
look
economics?
them up earlier, so did I know where they were registered or anything along that regard?
Yes, Sun-Moon Dojo Inc. is registered in a small European tax haven constituency Essentially, Lithuania's Delaware.
Ah, okay, I got you.
Wonderful.
Well, if it is like European Delaware, did you know much about that, Mr. Lettuce? Seem to
Do
be the
I?
businessy one, the two of us.
Let's see. Huh. Well, between the whole business economics bit, do I know any ways to start untangling this mess, or do I just know well enough that it's damn near impossible to get to the bottom of this in a week?
Well, it's not damn well impossible, but really you'd want access to like the company records office or something similar.
Hmm.
The information's out there. It's just relatively laborious and restricted to access.
Hmm.
Well,
So not exactly within our easy reach and such, for obvious reasons, and I'll bet.
Yeah.
hmm. So, who would it be that contracts this out? Would it be the Inland Revenue Service that contracts it out to this place to get it done, or
Well, you assume it's the Inland Revenue Service that contracted it out to this place. If they'll admit it is another question.
Mm-hmm.
well, want to go find out, Lettuce? I mean, I
Well,
know
we
you
could go
enjoy
poking around, I
waiting for
suppose.
the museum, but
I do love me some museums.
all right.
So, Lettuce, you're just cruising around the museum at the moment. Are you going to do anything, or are you just going to cruise around the museum all day?
Oh, currently cruising in a museum, but then I suppose I'll be meeting up with Victor 9 there to go and poke things.
So, Victor 9, you're currently in the apartment, correct?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm just looking some things up. Alright.
And I'll do a quick ping back with my spirit and see, if he's having a good time, if he's seen anything strange, playing with the fishes, so on.
Yeah, okay. Your spirit hasn't reported anything yet.
Okay. Is he
I
feeling
will.
all right?
Yeah, your spirit's fine. It's just like, this is an area of human creation and human vessels. The background
Neat.
here is pleasant and appreciative of my presence.
Fantastic. And Liz will just kind of move his mind away from that link and, yeah, not deal with the thing that's actually technically as smart as he is, but let's ignore that fact for now.
Alright.
I will. Before I go off to meet Mr. Lettuce at the where do you want to meet again? I ask him.
Um, let's see.
The
You are currently
IRS
at
office?
the.
When do you want to meet as well? And are you going to wait for Lowry to finish sleeping?
Yeah, I think I would before I head
Well,
out.
it's only been a couple of hours, right?
Yeah, so when do you want to go and meet up, the two of you?
I suppose roughly
Well,
4 hours after I started waiting. Like basically, it'd be the 2 hours that was off waiting for the thing to open. Went around there for an hour or two.
Yeah, okay, so it's
Then
1100.
went back up with him.
It's
Yeah, let's
1100,
go with
and
that, I
Vector
suppose.
9 comes out to the museum, I guess.
yeah. Before I
Hmm.
leave, I'm gonna take a nice quick, I guess, matrix screenshot of the room, kind of see what devices are in it that I
Right,
can perceive.
please throw a matrix perception for me, would you?
Yeah, sure.
Well, yeah. So, 3 things you notice now.
Oh, cool.
The first is that there are a number of security and stealth tags with names like Item 001, Item 002, Item 003 in the apartment. Second thing
Interesting.
you notice, there is the rapid icon of a cyber deck within 100 meters of this apartment.
Mm.
In addition to that, there are 4 smart linked Ares Alpha assault rifles, and a number of high-end comlinks, some cyberware, items like wired reflexes, muscle augmentations, titanium bone lacing, and so on.
And that is just in the room or just in the area?
When you set a so the way I play Matrix is you cannot say show me the items within this room. You have to define a search area.
Okay.
And so, you crank it up, like just show me everything within 100 meters or so.
All right. So I will
Yeah,
bring an eye
and
back to
within 100
Lettuce and
meters
say,
are those items.
I will let him. I'll just ask him to meet me here instead.
Alright, Lettuce.
And when I know that he's pretty close, I'll take out my wonderful little tag eraser and get to erasing those pesky little tags that I saw.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because they're not supposed to be there.
So you're going to have to
Are
hunt
they
down...
not?
Oh! I get what you mean. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. First, wait. One, I'm going to erase them when I find them, but I get what you mean by
Are
having.
you going to hunt them down? It'll take you...
I'll wait on it.
Okay, because
I
it'll take
will maybe
you at
later,
least
but
an
I'll wait
hour
on
to
it.
find them.
My reasoning, I'll let my team know.
So,
well, mainly Lettuce.
it's about
That,
noon by the time Lettuce gets back.
All right.
Yeah. So, you're in this apartment, Victor Nine's in this apartment, Lowry is asleep in this apartment, and Victor Nine has found some disturbing matrix icons as they look over this apartment. What are the 3 of you
Well,
going
disturbing
to do?
how? Because the icons, well, that's just taking for inventory, that sort of thing.
Also, a running silent rapid cyber deck for assault rifles, high-end cyberware, high-end comlinks.
Why would those be a problem? Because there's security here. Unless they're different from the security.
There's no
Right,
physical
this is
security
something.
at the top of this building.
Oh, that's neat. That's real neat. That's like 100% more like concerning right now.
Yeah, all the physical security is at the ground floor of this building at the entrances.
Oh, like my idea about those tags is, they were tags to tag the items that they are